Faouzia. Lost my mind in Paris. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think I heard a saxophone. I think I heard a saxophone. I like my instruments. Ooh. I hear fine dining, police cars in the background. What is she about to do? Um, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's crazy because the fact of the matter is, we have a very vast understanding of ourselves and like what we're as individuals really like capable of. And like we all know somebody that can sing. And like there's mainstream artists where you know they can sing, right? Because they drop their projects. But then there's also other people that can sing. And like I guess it's me as a non-singer, I don't think about it that way. Like I feel like if you're a good singer, right? If you're objectively a good singer, like anybody would hear you, they'd be like, oh my gosh, you have great vocal cords. Oh my gosh, you worked really hard to get that. It's like you just obviously understand how great an artist can be. But or just you understand, like you could put into context, you can conceptualize how good people should be. Like when you hear the project and it starts out, you're not as impressed, I guess, because it feels more natural, it feels more grounded to you. It's listening to this song was like going through life and never seeing like a turquoise sky blue kind of color. And then all at once, when she starts singing, you're introduced to this entirely new vibrant color that you've never seen before. Like you didn't know it existed. And now all of a sudden it's all around you, it's all encompassing, it envelops you. And it's like in another timeline, right? Right? Like I listen to a lot of artists, but there's not that many artists where it's like they just genuinely catch me off guard and it's like, oh my gosh, yes, amazing, right? But I like all styles of music. Like what was it, yesterday? Yesterday, I just got into the mood where I just really wanted to listen to Pink Panthers. So I did for like 4 hours. But it's like there's so many people. There's so many people that can really get in their bag and give you something like this. Like hold on, like no, like no, but actually, cause like this genuinely brought me to tears, and it's bad because like I'm looking at my screen, and I see her eyes. So as she's singing, I'm staring into a black and white photo of a woman with polka dot fingernails, jewelry on the fingers. I don't even know what you would call it. Like that's not lace. What is that? Like whatever that is, whatever style, dress shirt, whatever it is. And then like the eyeliner that makes her look like she's Cleopatra. And then I hear, am I in a detective movie? Am I watching a detective flick? Is this the 1970s again? Come again? I'm standing in a back alley smoking a cigarette with my foot on the wall with a long brown trench coat. That's what this sounds like. And it's like, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? And it's like, oh my gosh, like the switch, the feeling, the vibe switches. It's a lot more aggressive. It punches a lot more. Yeah, I'm about to get to that. Yeah. And then she starts, she, one minute I was on your arm. You held the door for me. I was stepping in your Nightbot. Yo, hold on a second. No, hold on. Let me get on my phone because Nightbot's pissing me off. You're in timeout now. All right, cool. Yeah, Nightbot's in timeout now. I'm sorry. He's messing with the vibes. No, this is crazy. We took the road down to Belleville Park, dancing in the dark. Down to Belleville Park, dancing in the dark. Laughed till we cried. In my dreams, Imagine my surprise.
Baby, what I saw through my window last night. How could a man be so cruel? I lost my mind in Paris. Spilled out my blood on the streets. Moment I saw you with her, it's a black cherry. Stains on my sleeves. Taste of your heart on my teeth. Bruises and dirt on my knees. Don't know what happened to me emotionally. I lost my mind in Paris.
No, this is ridiculous. This is no, no. That's crazy. Cause what in the world, dude? That caught me all the way off guard. No, she could. No, I'm not gonna lie. Like I actually. Hold on a second. Faouzia. No, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yo, yo. There's no way. Yo, timeout. Yo, timeout. They're doing too much. They're doing too much right now. There's too many. I know exactly what it is. You remember in Ratatouille at the end of the movie when the food critic comes into the shop and he sits down and he's sitting there waiting and everything, and they go back in the kitchen and they cook up that meal that he hadn't had since he was a child, and he has like that flashback. That's the type of vibe you get because it's just the monochrome black and white photo, right? No music video, we don't do those. No elaborate artwork, we don't need those. Just stare into my eyes and feel this.
Peace and violence standing right beside you.
Oh my God.
Don't be frightened. I'll seek triumph for you. Oh, if you let me, next stop will be Grand National. Hop up in my black convertible. West side to the east side, baby. My Clyde, I could be your Bonnie. On top, you and me, unstoppable. One touch and I'll take it personal. I'll fight for your honor, baby. Oh, baby, oh, baby. All my pain is yours. I'd die for you. I crave nothing more. For you, I'd start a Sana when already. Tell me when you're ready. We're taking over the world. It's what you deserve. Next stop will be Grand National. Hop up in my black convertible. West side to the east side, baby. My Clyde, I could be your Bonnie. On top, you and me, unstoppable. One touch and I'll
My Clyde, I can be your Bonnie. I was trying to let it play out, but that just like the entirety. And oh, shout Kristen, thank you for the sub, first of all, right? Um Secondarily though, this just caught me all the way off guard. Like I was already caught off guard the first time. But she's just hold on a second. No. I don't do celebrity crushes, guys. I want you to know that. Now that we got that out of the way though. uh Let me see something. This might be my celebrity crush, dude. I don't have celebrity crushes. This is what? She can play instruments? She can play the piano, the violin, the guitar. What is this? What is this? No. What? Yo, hold on. No. 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 No, there's no. Uh, Hold on a second. Let me go on my phone. There's a particular quote that strikes me regarding this particular topic that we are covering now. It must be in my. I screenshotted it, right? I screenshotted it in my phone on purpose, not under the assumption that I would ever use it, but because I just thought it was a really. No, this is just different. This is just different. This isn't the quote, right? I fell in love. I darn well might have. Cause this is different. There's a quote by Zachary K. Douglas. And then he says, "She turned to me and said, 'Hold me.' So I dropped the world I had been holding and picked her up with both hands." Ladies and gentlemen, not only does she have impeccable taste in music, not only is she gorgeous, but she's not the what's the phrasing for it? She's not the prototypical, oh my gosh, mouth agape, like just all over the place type thing, like Instagram model baddie. Like that's not what I'm looking for, right? You are all encompassingly gorgeous. And and before we see the beauty that is you, right? Right? I'm gonna have to go full screen. Like this is my confession, right? For somebody that I will never meet in my life, right? I don't go to musical artists. I don't go to concerts. Never been to one. I thought about it, but I was like, I'm an adult now. Why am I spending money to listen to another adult, rap, sing, do stuff? Now I would definitely go. I would love to go see a symphony play, but it was like, why would I go see one person along with thousands of other people? Like that's like a private showing where it's like an intimate setting, maybe, but like everybody, no. Why would I do that? And then I heard her voice. You are all encompassingly gorgeous. You are beautiful beyond measure. But it was not your beauty that enraptured my affections. It was your words and the way you said them. And not just the way you said them, but the way you sung them. Like, oh my. I can't put it into words. Like I actually can't put it into words. Cause it's like this is the type of person I could pass in the grocery store and I'd be like, she looks lovely. But I would never tell her because I would be afraid of like in today's day and age, there's concerns about like whether you're, you know, coming on too strong, whether girls want to be complimented, whether they don't want to be complimented, what you should say to certain people and what some people may find as, insulting. So you step back and you say, I will admire you from afar. She's the type of person I would see in the mall, the grocery store, just in everyday. I could see her in real life. Never know she was famous. Never know she could sing. And I would just sit there and I'd be like, she's very well put together. She looks lovely. And I would continue to push my shopping cart down the aisle. I would not be able to bring myself, to tell her. And then I heard her voice. And even now, if I saw her in real life, I would be incapable of telling her. But I am now forever longing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I get off stream, I'm about to binge her videos. Yeah. Cause what do you mean? What do you mean you can sing? Not just sing, but sing. Right? You can sing all capital letters, but in singing tone. I can't sing, so I'm not even gonna try it. Right? I wouldn't dare defile it like that. She can sing all caps. She could play the piano. She could play a style of drum, though it's not directly called a drum. She could play the violin. You could play. Let's leave the drums aside, right? You can play the piano and the violin. Those are notorious. Like the piano, people will say is hard to learn, but like after a certain, like you can learn up to a certain point, and then after that, it's a mastery thing. Where some people just no matter how hard I try, I would never be that person. And I've always been like, man, the piano and the violin would be so awesome to be able to play. Like imagine you could just play the violin, and one day you're just having a really frustrating day. You just bust it out, pop it up, and just play your heart out, and nobody hears you. You leave one window to your house open, or you stand on your front porch and you just play it, or you're on a balcony, right? You're in an apartment, you play on your balcony, and people below might hear you, and a couple people will stop and listen, and some people might be in love with your play, but they just keep going. And then imagine being able to play the piano. And like college campuses and stuff, they all have pianos. Sometimes malls have grand pianos just in the middle, and people like do their little shows and play it. But imagine you were like actually good at it. Like you don't memorize songs, like you understand the music. You can read sheet music and you can play. Now take both of those and put them together. Add another instrument and add singing. Not oh, okay, you got a little rhythm to you. No. she can sing. Glaze is only glaze when it's a lie or when it's exaggeration. There is no exaggeration that I could provide for this woman. All right, I'm just gonna like sit that. I'm gonna throw that out there and just let it sit. See, now I have to get a Spotify subscription so I can listen to her without commercials and I can replay the songs whenever I want to. So thank you for that, Kristen. You you have you've outdone yourself. This is I've been in for a treat all day. You guys have blessed me. Nothing but good beats and good artists, good artistry. Oh my, no, oh my.
Take it personal, I'll fight for your honor, baby. Oh,
Like, she's only 25 though. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. It's like I'm listening to a hard beat, right? Gucci's gives me a hard beat. I'm like, and then I'm listening to her. I'm like, like it's like one is like, oh my god, that's hard. The other one is like, oh my god, that's hard. Like they're two different types. They're on polar ends of the spectrum, but one could not deny the greatness of either. And she's like, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I might actually have a celebrity crush now, guys. I didn't think that was a thing. I was supposed to be the celebrity. Now I have a celebrity crush. I've avoided it my entire life. Not to say that, celebrity women don't be, beautiful and stuff and very talented, because they are. But it's like, this is the first time where I'm sitting there and I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Because if I saw it, imagine just like going through the grocery, like I keep using the grocery store example because that's just like the most regular thing to me. Like imagine going through a grocery store and you see her like looking through tomato sauce and she's singing to herself under her breath, just like real quiet. And you're just like pushing your cart past her and you hear her. Right? Like if I was a girl, I would be, not only would I be surprised and impressed, but I would have to say, excuse me. And I would have to compliment her on her singing. But I'm a guy, so I can't do that. So I sit there for a second. I would stop my cart dead in my tracks. I'd like kind of like just like glance, just like quick glance, like being in the gym. Like you ever see somebody working out, you be like, oh my gosh, she has a great body. Like she like not necessarily muscle mommy per se, but like this girl's in the gym. Like she doesn't just hit the stairmaster. She doesn't just do squats and but like she deadlifts heavy. She benches, perfect form, perfect range of motion. She does curls, like everything, and you're like, oh my god, she has a great like. She earned that. Like as a girl, these do now body immaculately T. Like I would like it, but as a guy, you can't just stare at it and be like, oh my god, like you can't do that, because either you have to sit there and play like you're a little sparkly right on the inside, which I think we all are. But some guys like to gruff and tough it up, or you just get called a weirdo, right? And I don't want to be a weirdo, so I like pushing the cart down the aisle. I stop dead in my tracks. I kind of like I have to pretend like I'm grabbing something. I have to pretend like I care about tomato sauce when I always get the exact same kind every time I go. I'm a guy. We do the same thing we do the same thing every time we do something the same way. We go to the restaurant and we get the same meal every time we go. But like with her. See, now I feel kind of gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Let me just say that. But it's like if my homeboys saw me geeking out about this right now, thank goodness they're at work, right? They're at work and they're doing things. But when they see me put this reaction video up on YouTube, they're gonna be fried. It's like, dude, no. Like, but like actually.
Baby, oh baby, all my pain is yours.
Oh my god! No! No!
Unstoppable. One touch and I'll take it personal. I'll fight for your honor, baby. Oh baby, oh baby, all my pain
My
is
god.
yours. I'd die for you. Oh, I crave nothing more. For you, I'd start a I'd watch the world burn down just to see you in the light of the embers. I'd watch the world burn down just to see you in the light of the embers. I'd watch the world burn down just to see you in the light of the
No, no. That's yo, no. I know she can sing, right? I know we recognize that she can sing, right? I've said it a million times, right? I've been talking about her for 30 minutes. I have a timer. I have a timer set. I've been talking about her for 30 minutes, right? And we've only talked about 2 songs, by the way. Disgusting behavior on me, call me a guy, right? But there's no way I just heard her singing, and in the background I heard her hitting that high note. There's absolutely, you can't convince me that I just heard that right. There's no way. Hold the no. I need to hear that last part again. Watch the world burn down just to see you in the light of the embers. Oh my god. No, you can't make it up. You can't make this up. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an infatuation. I have more than an infatuation. I do, in fact, now have a celebrity crush, guys. It's been decided for me. I didn't have a choice. Kristen set me up. It's Kristen's fault. Blame it on Kristen, guys. I am infatuated. I am beside myself. I am. And she can play instruments. And she's more than easy on the eyes. Like the only thing that could make this more disgustingly insane is if you sat there and you told me, right, that she records like any instrument that she could play. If she has, strings in the songs, if she has, percussion in the song, anything that she has in the song. If you told me she plays each instrument individually herself to make sure that it's the way she wants it. If you told me she builds her tracks piece by piece, that is the only thing that could make her literally like that. That at that point, you've completed music. You've completed the mission of music, right? Start the game over in a different realm, right? Start the game over in a different realm. You're too perfect. You've done enough. You've done enough. You've done enough. You've done everything. You've had everything. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. Who am I kidding? She is. Darn near. Let me hear this intro one more time. I'm sorry. What is this? I can't even say words.
Peace and violence, standing right.
It took 7 years? It 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 took 7 years. Good God, that's I feel it. I feel those 7 years in me. They are in me. Oh my God. She's 25. She's been working on this since she was 18? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my days. Like there's actually no, dude. No, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy. No. No. 7 years. She's only 25. Ah! Bro, just marry me, please. Like I'm a pretty good cook. I'll learn your favorite dish, I promise. As long as you sing to me while you know, while while I'm cooking. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, they don't understand. No. Like I can't put into words how amazing this is. Like like no. No. There's like there's a lot of things on my bingo card, right? None of the stuff I've done so far today over the past hour and a half matches up on my bingo card. Yeah, I'm not doing reactions today. I'm just gonna we're just gonna hold on a second. And Gucci's I did see I'm not gonna forget about your track. I'm in love right now. Let me be in love for a second. I'm sorry. This is different. Okay, what did we listen to so far? We listened to what did we listen to? We listened to Weirdo already, right? You know what? I'm gonna line all these bad boys up. I'm gonna line all these bad boys up, and whichever one we listened to, Lost, My Mind in Paris. That's what we listened to. Okay, so we don't. I'm gonna listen to that later on. Anyways, doesn't matter. All right, so we're gonna do this again, right? We're gonna just Unethical is next. Where is it? Oh, okay. She got a music video. All right. Matter of fact, this is on Spotify, isn't it? This is on Spotify. I'm about to pull up Spotify. Spotify.com. Faouzia. It didn't even fill it in. All right. Faouzia. All right, here we go. Please don't hit me with no BS ad, please. Dude, all right, there we go. All right.
Vertigo in your arms. 1 second you hate me, then it's false alarm. That's just what you always do every time. Watch me when I break and say it's paradise. Set my body aflame. Lock me up and close the door. it's my fault I put you up so high. Darling, I think you can make the devil cry. And I've been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand to watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close? Come on, right out my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy every time you hurt me, baby? Tell me if I'm not giving you enough. If you ever love me, let me go. I don't know what it is, got me wrapped around your cold fingertips. Maybe it's my fault I can't walk away. Maybe I just thought you'd feel a little shame. Oh, I've been waiting for the sunset, waiting on a sorry, but you're never sorry, are you? No, you don't even care. How can you stand to watch while I'm breaking all my bones, trying to hold you close? Come on, right out my body, tearing off my skin just to let you in. Isn't it a bit unethical? Got me on my knees, have you any mercy every time you hurt me, baby? Tell me if I'm not giving you enough. If you ever love me, let me go. Let me go. I'll let you go.
Before I even finish this song, these aren't based on true life events, right, Kristen? Like, there's no way. Like, there's actually no way she was dating somebody and they were doing her so wrong that all she asked for was an apology. They refused to give her an apology to the point where she felt like, if you truly love me as much as you do, despite the fact that you're unwilling to say sorry, you would just leave me to my own design. Like you know those funny videos where it's like the exaggerated like Japanese people doing apologies where like they'll jump over three people, then come flying in and land on both knees and like slam their foreheads on the ground and apologize. Like, that's the type of apology she would get if she was disappointed in something that I did. Cause there's no way. I hope this isn't based on real life events. I hope like one of her best friends experienced this, but not her. There's no way. Her voice is so like seasoned. Oh my God. No, this is impossible. No, this is the next one, right? This right here. This entire project. I understand why it's taken her 7 years. 7 years is a long time. 7 years is an incredibly long time.
Tous ces mots pour rien. Tous ces mots en vain. Tous ces mots pour rien. Tous ces mots en vain. Tous ces mots pour rien. Tous ces mots en vain. Tous ces mots pour rien. Tous ces mots en vain. Tous ces mots pour rien. Tous ces mots en vain. Tous ces mots pour rien. Tous ces mots.
Oh my God. If you told me she played the piano while singing this, I would entirely believe you. Oh my. Yo, you can't make this up. Yo, you can't make this up. This is incredible. You said Sweet Fever. Ooh. Hold on. We're a little bit more upbeat.
Sweet fever, set me free. I don't wanna be here no more. Look at my eyes closed. Feeling on my pulse. You don't owe me at all. Would you hold me? Would you hear if I call? With all that I've gone through, I need you, I do. I've fallen to find you, my one remedy, and it's you. I'm praying, sweet fever, set me free.
She's just so skilled, dude. She's just so skilled. What comes next? Because this is just different. Don't ever let me leave. Don't ever leave. Ooh.
This heavy heart I carry, dress it up in light. 'Cause pain is holy, pain is holy. I am not my emotions, no, they're a point in time. Say it slowly, when your hands are whole, let me see through your eyes. When I'm I see myself so clearly in the darkest night. But the dawn's inside, I can see the light, I see it. I'm wide awake, I'm out of mind. I'm barely breathing, I'm alive. I wanna stay by your side, one and only testimony. When your hands are full, let me see through your eyes. When I'm wide awake, I'm out of mind. I'm barely breathing, I'm alive. I wanna stay by your side, one and only testimony. I'm wide awake, I'm out of mind. I'm barely breathing, I'm alive. I wanna stay by your side.
I would never leave her. Just a thought. What's the next one in the lineup? Desert Rose. Let's make it happen.
Dream of rain, yeah, I dream of gardens in the deserts, and I wake in vain, yeah, I dream of love as time runs through my head. I dream of fire, yeah, those dreams are tied to a horse that'll never tie, and in the flames, yeah, shadows play in the shape of a man's desire. This desert rose, yeah, each other veils a secret promise. This desert flower, yeah, no sweet perfume ever touched me more than this. Oh, dream of rain, yeah, I dream of gardens in the deserts, and I wake in vain, yeah, I dream of love as time runs through my head. I dream of fire, those dreams are tied to a horse that'll never tire, and in the flames, yeah, shadows play in the shape of a man's desire. This desert rose, yeah, each other veils a secret promise. This desert flower, yeah, no sweet perfume ever touched me more than this. هذه مدة طويلة وأنا نحوس أنا لا أصلي وأنا نحوس أنا
She's just better at life than most people, dude. I don't know how to tell you. This is, oh my goodness, to transition from, what was it, Algerian Arabic to English flawlessly. Sometimes would appear to be midline. Nah, she's just, she's great. Weirdos next. Ooh. Nah, this is crazy. I love projects that really tell you a story, where it's not just a culmination of songs that just happen to be like following the same topic. I like to feel things. This kind of reminds me of, was it Brent Faiyaz? I want to say. Let me look this up so I don't get this wrong. Brent Faiyaz. What was it called? It should be him. I don't think it was Bryson Tiller. His album Wasteland back in 2022. It had like 2 interludes on it and everything, but it was like it was a really good project all the way through. And a lot of people that I knew personally were like, they enjoyed it, but they didn't love it as much as they loved some of his other stuff that he had put together. But to me, like, it was 19 songs, and obviously there was a couple skits in there. It was genuinely a story being told the entire time. But the way he did it was so different than what most people were, I guess, anticipating, or at the very least in my circles. I can't speak for his entire fan base. But to me, it was like that. To me, that was the greatest project of the year. And a lot of people that I listened to dropped some really great music in 2022. But to me, that stood like above all others because of the way he expressed himself. Like it was genuine art, right? It wasn't just music, it was an artistic expression, a genuine artistic piece that was placed forth. It wasn't just paintings on the wall, it was the painting. And the wall just had the opportunity to wear it, you know? And that's how I feel about her. This, what I feel about this right here. Everything so far.
Holding on to my pillow tonight. You don't deserve to feel lonely like I do. In my mirror, my colors are bright. But when you see me, my body is see through. Sometimes I wish I were puzzle aligned. Sometimes I wish I could peel off my skin. Why do you have to think of me as divine? Now every breath that I take is a sin. Every breath is a sin. Why do I let you in? How could you love me now? How could you love me now? How could you love me now?
Porcelain is next. This one playing isn't the fave one. I like this one. To me, the energy I got, it would be like if I was riding horseback through like hilly plains that had like maybe hip high grasses. Like that was the energy that I got. And like imagine if like you had a drone camera view or just like a third person omniscient camera view from like by the clouds and you're watching people ride on horseback through the hills. That was the vibe I got out of this one. You said which one? Porcelain. Let me see. Do I want to do the music video? I'll do the music video. Yeah.
Take your heart somewhere else. I don't want any of it anymore. Keep it all to yourself.
Hold on. Let me. It was 112, I think. No, it was 110. That's the face of a woman that you put in a locket, and then when you're about to go out into the battlefield, you're about to rush from the trenches. You kiss the locket, clutch it to your heart, and then climb out of the mud. She's just different, dude. Man. Oh, that's getting me. It's digging at me, dude. It is getting to me. Holy cow.
Honey, can you see I'm bleeding out? Say that I look pretty. Crimson on my ivory gown. Are you trying to kill me? Trying to see how far I'll let you go. Now I know. There's nothing but an ornament, nothing but a bit of flesh. My scars are standing as a testament. You were never innocent, no. Tell me, can you even feel a thing? Are you gonna help me? Put me on my suffering. You some freak of nature. All your bones made of paper. Is your skin an illusion? There's no way that you're human. There's nothing but an ornament, nothing but a bit of flesh. My scars are standing as a testament. You were never innocent, no. Are you some freak of nature? Are your bones made of paper? Is your skin an illusion? There's no way that you're human. There's nothing but an ornament, nothing but a bit of flesh. Scars are standing as a testament. You were never innocent, no.
Oh, this is. Dude. I understand why it took her 7 years, dude. Yo, appreciate the follow, Jack. I'm in agreement. Like, this. Nah, dude. What's the Kristen? What's the next song in the order? Cause this. Nah, dude. Pretty Stranger. I'm already knowing I'm gonna love this. Is this the last song? I think this is the last song, isn't it? It's the last one. I gotta savor this one.
was getting pretty bad again. Life has been a blur, don't you agree? And I don't recognize the man I see. Am I happy? I'm not sure. That's a question I'd rather ignore. And if you ask me, darling, I might cry. You know me and I'm not one to lie. Think I'd rather die alone. Think it's time for me to go. Even if loving you wasn't vain. Even if I'll never be the same. Pretty stranger, close the door. Can't remember what we're fighting for. I'll never be who you want me to be. And Mama has been worried about me. Think I'd rather die alone. Think it's time for me to go. Even if loving you wasn't fair. Even if I'll never be the same.
You know, she's just amazing, dude. There's no other way I can explain it. There's just no other way. I was expecting things, you know. I was expecting her to surprise me, you know. Not this though. And you said this project took her 7 years. This is amazing. Her music just feels so like not high society, but it feels like really, really like everything she says is so eloquently put and so polite. Not dainty as in like princess fairy kind of thing, but like her voice is so seasoned and the way she uses it as an instrument just as much as she does, you know, instruments in her actual music. It's just like I said, it's not just music, it's art. You don't have a lot of artists that do that. Like, nah. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Kristen, you did a little something right there. I will definitely be listening to her, and I will have to renew my Spotify subscription. Yes, this like, and that's not to say like most mainstream artists aren't good artists because they are, right? But when you told me this took her 7 years, I said, "Yo, hold on a second," because you have artists that will have an album done, having it sit on ice, and then wait forever and a half just to drop it. And it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like your fans want to hear the music, just send it. And not to say that they don't put as much heart or energy or feeling into what they create, because I'm sure they do, right? You know, there's countless artists out there. But it's like there's so many artists where you'll see their product and you love it and everybody unanimously loves it, or everybody unanimously says, "Oh my gosh, it should have been better." But they just follow like the consensus opinion of whatever it is. You don't have many people where it's like you listen to the music and you can enjoy it individually for yourself. Everybody else's opinions don't matter. It's just you. And it felt like it was just like me and her in a room. And I think part of it was the fact, yo, what's up, Ghost? It's one of those things where like her having this monochrome photo as like her like I, how do I put it? Like this is the view of the album for the most part, aside from the music video, right, which was phenomenal, by the way. I didn't say it. I love the touch of her playing the piano in it as well, obviously, especially considering the fact that she actually plays the piano. Um, but it's like I'm looking into her eyes. My eyes go from, you know, the eyes, the eyeshadow, to the nose, to the lips, to the rings on the fingers, to the polka dots, to the fact that, you know, the nails are slightly different, to the apple, right? To the lace, to her hair, and right back to her eyes. And it's like a full circle. Yeah. Um and I think constantly looking into her eyes when she says certain lines just really struck a chord with me. And I think I have a greater appreciation of this for this album specifically because this was the art that they chose to select. So I this was one of those ones where it's like it's great all around. And I think that despite that, there's never gonna be a large amount of a large enough amount of people that will ever, number one, hear her, and number two, appreciate everything that she has, you know, given in her music. And it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I think it's beautiful because it can't be tainted beyond a certain extent, right? The more people that know about something, the more opinions and the more individual takes you're going to hear about it. So there's always going to be people that like you. There's always going to be people that, you know, dislike you. And as an artist, as a creator, the more people you have in your fan base, the wider of an influence that you have, the larger of both groups you have. And, you know, it could be good, you know, from a financial standpoint and monetarily. Um, but it can also be bad in some aspects. And like I said before, me, like before listening to the first song, I didn't know her from a can of paint. And she's gorgeous, but she's the type of gorgeous where like you can see her in real life and be like, she looks lovely, and you go about your day because you don't want to pester her and be like, hey, you look really nice, right? Now some people will. I'm not one of those people. I enjoy the beauty from afar and I keep it pushing. But to know that that's not her, or I mean it is her, but like that's not all there is to her, if that makes sense, right? She can sing, she can play the piano, she can play the violin, she can play drums, right? She can sing in different languages. Well, phenomenally, dare I say. And she can also convey emotion through her words and her delivery in all tones. 7 years. 7 years. Yeah. Yeah, that's my celebrity crush. Thank you, Kristen. You've outdone yourself.